folks, all at the one here. Thanks for tuning in to another video. This is primarily a desktop review of the Victorinox Mini Champ Alox version, and we'll get onto that in just a second. First of all, just a quick progression, starting with this knife. Really loved the utility of this blade. This is an Opinel, very thin, slicey little blade here, great for box opening, letter opening, all kinds of EDC like tasks. This is a custom job for the scales. As you can see, very slim profile, very short, easy to carry. A couple of things actually I didn't like about this was the fact that there's very little retention. You can screw down here, has a little star screw there, what's the name, torque screw, so you can get a bit more tension in there, but there's no actual system as such apart from that screw to provide the tension. Another issue I had was simply the thinness of the blade. Can't be much more than a millimeter at the back end towards the point, even thinner than that, razor blade like practically. Very easy to damage the point. I haven't on this one, as I took care of it. So I wanted something that's got a bit more blade retention, as well as being a bit thicker, yet still giving me lots of that slicing ability, and had to be slimline, low profile. So this is the Alpha Bushcraft Cape Pocket Organizer Type 2, and this is what I carry in my pocket on a daily basis, as you've seen in my previous EDC video. And this is the blade I wanted to show you first. As you can see, lots of blade retention there, snaps nicely into place, and you have to push down on it quite hard to get it to close up, so it's a slightly safer mechanism than the modified Opinel. And if you look at the spine, you can see it's at least a millimeter thicker there, so it gives you a bit more durability of blade. Nice spear point there, good for piercing action, and a nice good sized blade, very capable for all EDC like tasks. Very slim form factor overall, and not much difference in size between that and the Opinel, but obviously with this you also get the added benefit of the multi-tool. So I really like that. As I said, I carry it in this configuration here, but wanted something even smaller, just for pure pocket carry in the naked pocket. And so I came on to the Victorinox Mini Champ Alox. I have to say, folks, I am liking this. I've had it for about a week now, and just been putting it through its paces. Let's just detach this quickly. Great craftsmanship on this, really well put together, as you'd expect from a Victorinox. As you can see, it's the baby brother, although obviously it is about twice as thick, about 58 millimeters in length I believe, so absolutely titchy, and really packs a good punch for a multi-tool of this size. I say multi-tool, I know it's a Swiss Army knife, but ultimately it is basically a multi-tool. Simple keychain attachment point there. You can take the split ring off and put a string through there, cordage of some type if you prefer. Dangles nicely, not too weighty, although it does have a bit of weight to it. Definitely feels a little heavier than the Bantam Alox, but obviously very functional, as it does provide a lot of useful tools on there. So let's just get into it and see what it's got. So first up, we've got this nail cuticle pusher, something along those lines. Never use it myself, but it's good for a little pry on things that don't require too much pressure to be pried. and also good as a flathead screwdriver in my opinion, although obviously that's not specified in the instructions. Next up, we've got quite a handy little tool here. This is specified as the flat screwdriver, but on the reverse it has this useful ruler, so it goes up to 3 centimeters. Let me try and get a better shot there. There we go. Gives you an inch measurement at the top as well, a couple of inches on there, so that's really handy. I like that. You can just quickly reference how big various things are. Not really good for huge projects, but just for a quick measure, that's perfect. Really like that. Okay, so next up we have an interesting little item here, specified as a orange peeler. I suppose you go in like this and peel it back. Won't penetrate too deeply, so hopefully we'll just get the surface skin of the orange, which is what I'm guessing it's designed for. But additionally, this actually makes a really good fire steel scraper. Just this flat bit here, as in literally scrape it along like this, whoosh, and you do actually get a nice shower of sparks from that. Also, I don't know if it can be used like a hook cutter. Let's get a piece of string and see what it can do. Haven't actually tried this. Let's see if it can do anything. Yeah, it does actually work as a pull cutter for light cordage. So that's a handy little multi-use item there. Nice. Okay. Next up we have a backup blade, kind of drop point, nice and sharp, straight from the box as you'd expect. This is a backup blade, also specified as a letter opener, so nice to have 2 cutting implements on there. Finally, we have a nail file. Might use that occasionally. Also a kind of spear point here, not sharpened. I'm guessing actually this could make, on larger Phillips screws, this might actually do the job. Haven't actually tested that out yet, but yeah, another little multi-use tool. So that's one side completed. Now going to the other side. Little pair of scissors on there. Nice, good quality, cut well. Obviously best for smaller tasks, but yeah, definitely will do the job. Spring loaded, nice action on those scissors. Yeah, so good stuff. I like the scissors, and this is the main reason I kind of wanted this multi-tool. It's this bit here, which is a proper Phillips screwdriver head, nicely engineered, machined. Also a cap lifter. I'm not sure if that can be used in the capacity of a bottle opener, but I don't see why not at the moment. We'll have to test it out again. And you've also got a wire snapper there, what's it called, to take the sleeve off. So good little multi-tool there. This is actually magnetized as well. To me that's a down point. Don't like having magnetic stuff carried close to the body particularly, but that's not so bad. Yeah, so it will hold your screws, etc., to make the job a bit easier. And finally, the main reason of having a pocket knife is to have a knife. And this is the primary blade. Basically it's a small copy of the Benton blade, but in miniature, or very similar anyway. Practically identical. Yeah, it's decent quality steel, special Victorinox non-specified stainless, but holds an edge okay. Takes can get a good shaving sharp edge on there as well. But yeah, good for a little EDC type item. There are other versions of this available. You can get this same Alox version in several different colours, different coloured scales, but I'm liking the silver at the moment. Looks cool. Also, if you don't mind the original red plastic scales, which are actually a little bit thicker than the Alox version, but you gain some functionality with it because that version comes with either a little LED torch, a pen and a pair of tweezers, something like that, those kind of combinations. But I just really like the slimline nature of the Alox scales, so went for this one. But so far, yeah, I'm definitely liking it. Cool little product. Recently I was sent a few items by Big Ash Paracord Designs, and yeah, he kind of got me interested in my paracord and weaving again. So I've just been putting these high-vis lanyards on a couple of bits and pieces of my outdoors kit and my EDC kit. I think this is called the snake knot, I believe, finished with a diamond knot. Yeah, just like it because it just helps you pull it out of your pocket quickly, and obviously helps you locate it, just a bit of extra visibility there. I've also added a small strip of glow-in-the-dark tape there, military grade, so just a bit of fun really, but carries overall nicely in the pocket and definitely not very noticeable, low bulk and relatively low weight with lots of functionality. So that's my desktop review of the Victorinox Mini Champ Alox. Overall, I'd say recommend. Build quality is high, functionality is good, and price isn't too painful. So I hope you found this review useful. This is All Outdoor One signing out for now, and remember, the best survival tool is ingenuity. Thanks for watching, take care.